Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're mapping out something truly profound. We are going on a journey, one that takes us all the way from the heavy, kind of restrictive darkness of unconsciousness straight into a vibrant life of complete alignment. Think of this as your practical roadmap. We're here to empower you to clean your inner soul, navigate life with a whole lot more mindfulness, and honestly, radically increase your self-compassion. Let's get right into it.
So tell me, have you ever felt this profound shift in your life? Almost as if you're suddenly waking up to a totally new understanding of yourself and the whole world around you? If you're nodding your head right now, well, you're already stepping into your own heroic journey. You aren't just a passive passenger in life anymore. You are the active observer of your own soulful evolution.
Now, what's really interesting about this is that this journey actually gives us full permission to just let go of perfection. A spiritual awakening is absolutely not a straight line from point A to point B. It's way more like a DNA spiral. Some of us are going to loop through these stages multiple times. Sometimes you might feel like you've skipped a step, or actually scratch that. Maybe you feel like you've taken a few steps backward. And you know what? That is perfectly normal. Consider this your moment of relieving self-compassion. Your journey is uniquely tailor-made for you.
All right, so here is our roadmap for today. We're going to guide you through 5 specific stages to really help clear out that inner soul. We'll hit the unconscious ego, experiencing ego death, searching for truth, the authentic self, and finally, a life of alignment.
Okay, let's kick things off with stage 1, the unconscious ego, entangled in the narrative. In this initial stage, you're basically living entirely inside the realm of the ego. You're completely unaware that your own thoughts and emotions are running the whole show. Because the ego holds such a tight grip here, there's almost zero separation between your true, deep self and your everyday subjective experience. You end up just reacting to life instead of actively shaping it. This lack of conscious awareness completely blurs the lines between you and the outside world. It's like you're filtering everything through your own unhealed projections, right? You walk around feeling like life is just a series of events happening to you rather than something you have the power to create.
Moving right along to stage 2, experiencing ego death, the breakdown.
Okay, let's dive into this, because I know ego death sounds incredibly intimidating, maybe even downright scary. But I promise you, it's actually this beautiful, natural unburdening. It really marks the starting point for true, profound self-awareness. It's definitely not a physical demise, but rather the profound dissolution of all those tightly held beliefs and constructed labels you've carried around your entire life. All that societal conditioning, the learned behaviors, the rigid stories, wiped clean. And sure, that stripping away can initially leave you feeling a bit empty, but it's actually creating this deep, quiet, internal space for something entirely new to emerge.
This brilliantly illustrates a massive, liberating shift in perspective. You're moving away from the subjective self, where you're all tangled up in the narrative and reacting blindly, over to the observer self. This is that quiet part of you that just watches your thoughts and experiences without getting swept away by them. You suddenly realize, wait, I am not my thoughts. I'm the awareness observing these thoughts. It's a total game changer.
Next up is stage 3, searching for truth, the quest for understanding.
So once the illusion of the ego shatters, you become a seeker. You've cleared out all that old societal conditioning, and now you are actively looking for the deeper meaning of life, of everything, really. During this search, you'll naturally start gravitating toward actionable tools for inner cleansing. We're talking meditation, deep contemplation, prayer, maybe channeling, or just totally immersing yourself in spiritual literature. But what's absolutely vital to understand here is that this isn't just some cold intellectual pursuit. No way. It is a heartfelt, burning urge to connect with a higher understanding. Every single insight you gain brings this amazing new sense of lightness and clarity to your evolving soul.
And that brings us to stage 4, the authentic self, shedding the facade.
At this point, you just stop pretending. You drop the act of trying to fit society's expectations and return to your genuine, vibrant authenticity. Because your internal reality is shifting so drastically, your external life literally has to change to match it. This triggers what are known as ascension symptoms. I want you to kind of self-diagnose here for a second as we go through these. Unbalanced relationships start to fall away. You might suddenly leave a job that feels completely unaligned with your soul. Internally, you could go through this heavy emotional purging of old wounds. You might even experience real physical shifts, like highly heightened intuition or crazy lucid dreams.
It sounds intense, I know, but this is the necessary upheaval of shedding old stagnant energy to make room for the new.
Finally, we reach stage 5, life of alignment, the vibrant return.
This is a stage to absolutely celebrate. Imagine just an explosion of vibrant colors as all the facets of your existence finally integrate harmoniously. So, the crucial point is, you become the nurturer for oneself. You become the supportive parent you probably needed earlier in life. Navigating this entire journey successfully relies entirely on unconditional self-love. You learn to embrace your limitations, forgive your imperfections, and offer yourself endless compassion. Self-compassion isn't just a nice little self-help idea here. It literally becomes the guiding principle of your entire existence.
And because your self-love is just so deep at this stage, it naturally overflows to everyone and everything around you. In a life of alignment, interconnectedness isn't just some abstract concept you read about. It is a lived reality. You feel deeply tied to nature, to plants, to animals, to the earth itself. Plus, you find this incredibly compassionate acceptance of both the light and the dark aspects of the world. You finally realize that everyone out there is just doing the best they can with their current level of awareness, and a natural, boundless forgiveness just effortlessly extends to them.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this thought. Which stage are you currently in? Are you just starting to recognize that unconscious ego, or are you stepping into the observer role? Maybe you're actively searching for truth, shedding that facade, or perhaps you're already living in vibrant alignment. Wherever you are on that unique DNA spiral, how will you show yourself compassion today? Keep exploring, keep cleaning that inner soul of yours, and above all, trust your journey.